I fight to live. I fight to have a better life today. It's driving in the neighborhood and seeing kids play outside. It's a privilege that we get to see these things, to experience these things, to smell these things. I think you realize that in a whole new way when you realize that you're sick and you're dying.
I think at first I was kind of in denial. Maybe she wasn't as sick as she said she was, and maybe the doctors were wrong.
You know, when the doctor tells you your wife is gonna die and this is how long she's gonna live, the first thing I think we really did was, let's try to figure out how to make this last longer.
She can do everything they tell her to do and die tomorrow. And she can do nothing that they say. She can live forever. These are diseases, these are conditions that she's going to deal with, and that's just who she is now.
We don't know if tomorrow is going to be another day or if we have 5, 10, 15 more years. I see my daughter going through what she's going through, and she just amazes me. She's my hero. I am so proud of her and how she's handled all of this.
I have scleroderma. It affects my internal organs. It's caused my lungs to start to harden, and it basically turns into scar tissue, so they can't expand and I can't get the proper amount of air in or out. Chances are my lungs are going to give out in the middle of the night or after an infection in a hospital somewhere, and my heart will stop.
Not only am I, trying to prolong my life with my wife, but I think it's bringing us closer together, so we're getting more time together as well. So you can't look at it from a negative perspective, or you can't move on with life, and life doesn't just stop for you.
You do your best to keep moving forward no matter what your current circumstances are, because life is important.
This is precious time that we have. We need to wrap ourselves around that and just enjoy it.
I know about SB 128, and I absolutely know why people would consider it. Anybody else who's suicidal, we get them help. We don't hand them a gun. We send them to a doctor, and we help give them the proper tools to deal with whatever circumstance is consuming them. This bill diminishes every single thing that I go through. It takes away from the fight. It makes the bad days worse. It minimizes everything. I know how I hope I'll deal with it, when the time comes, but all we can do is prepare and do our best to carry on with having a life with dignity. There's a lot of honor in that, and there's a lot of privilege in being able to show that for somebody else, because even if my kids aren't sick, they'll see the importance of not giving up. You don't run away from it. You walk through it, and you hold the people that you love close and hold hands and go for it.
Well, she's my mom, and I don't think the doctors expected her to live this long. Life is precious, and if you ever feel like giving up, just hold on. There's always somebody who wants you to stay alive.
You can't just give up on yourself. Your family, your friends, you should be grateful for everything that you have. And we can't just stop doing that. We have to keep going and fighting.